Intense Coronation Street scenes confirm fiery Carla, Lisa, and Becky clash. Just as things were starting to improve for much-loved duo Swarla, Becky's sudden return looks set to shake up their lives, and that of her daughter, Becky Swain. Until yesterday, viewers believed Becky had died after being struck by a getaway car while on duty. Her supposed death devastated Lisa, who mourned privately for years. Over the past year, however, Lisa found comfort in Carla, gradually opening up and eventually falling in love with her. Despite hurdles along the way, including being taken hostage by Rob Donovan, the pair stood firm and recently became engaged. Lisa finally proposed last week after Carla's several unsuccessful attempts, and since then the couple have been enjoying their new chapter. That happiness may not last, though, as new photos reveal an explosive confrontation between the couple and Lisa's very much alive wife. During yesterday's episode, Betsy turned 18, but emotions ran high as she struggled with her mom's absence and Lisa's smothering protectiveness. Matters worsened when she witnessed a shocking hit-and-run that left her deeply shaken. With Betsy away and Carla at the factory investigating a triggered alarm, Lisa was home alone, but not for long. Hearing someone enter, she assumed it was Carla, only to be stunned when Becky appeared before her. In upcoming episodes, Lisa demands explanations while Carla sets out to uncover the truth behind Becky's staged death. Lisa had always felt uneasy about Becky's passing, especially since Becky was under investigation for corruption at the time. When Betsy learned of this, she suspected her mother had been deliberately targeted, vowing to uncover the truth, though her search turned up nothing. She even went so far as to sneak into D.I. Costello's office to search emails for evidence, only to be caught and reassured there was nothing there. Costello, however, seems to have worked hard to bury the truth, and actress Amy Cudden hinted there's more to uncover about Becky's connection to her boss. What's been shown so far about Becky and Costello is only the surface. The reality is far more tangled. Watching that unfold will be fascinating, she teased. Down Bruni is fantastic to work with. He's going to twist the plot further, bringing even more drama and chaos. Naturally, fans worry about how Becky's return will affect Lisa and Carla's relationship, especially since Amy confirmed Becky intends to win back her wife and daughter. Lisa is about to marry Carla, but Becky's goal has always been to reunite with her family. She stayed away when there was no threat, but now that Carla is firmly in Lisa's life, Becky feels she has to come back, even if it's dangerous. The Norfolk-born actress expects backlash from viewers and believes that's the right reaction. I understand why fans will be upset at someone trying to ruin such a beloved on-screen romance. It feels unforgivable, and anger is natural. But the story is complex, and as it develops, new emotions will emerge. Pressure and conflict can sometimes strengthen bonds. Becky is certainly a wrench in the plan, but that doesn't always spell disaster, though it will be tough. In the end, this creates powerful television, full of emotion, challenge, and reward. If everything ended neatly, it wouldn't be worth watching. Stick with us. Judging from the latest pictures, plenty of turmoil lies ahead as Lisa confronts the reality of the past 4 years. Will she forgive Becky and allow her back? Could this spell the end for Swarla? Or will Carla and Lisa hold strong through the storm? As the three women come face to face in the park they once visited with young Betsy, one thing is clear. Sparks are about to fly. Why Coronation Street isn't on tonight and when ITV viewers can watch after Becky Swain and Tyrone Dobbs shocks. Coronation Street viewers were left reeling after a dramatic start to the week in Weatherfield, but they now face an extended wait to see the fallout. On Monday, September 8th, Betsy Swain's 18th birthday took a shocking turn when she witnessed a brutal hit-and-run. The victim was later revealed as Tyrone Dobbs, while her mom Lisa and Lisa's fiancée Carla were preparing for a quiet evening at home. ITV hadn't previously confirmed Tyrone as the one caught up in the accident, with trailers hinting that Betsy herself could be the victim of the terrifying crash. Elsewhere, Kevin Webster returned from holiday with his unfaithful wife Abby, and was furious to discover his brother Carl back at the garage, leaving Tyrone to run things alone. As fans know, Carl had taken the job out of desperation as Tracy Barlow was blackmailing him over his affair with Abby. Abby eventually persuaded Kevin to let Carl stay on permanently, and before long, she and Carl reignited their relationship. Unbeknownst to Abby, Carl had already roped Dylan Wilson and Brody Michaelis into his latest scheme, using the garage as a front for his stolen car operation. Things spiraled out of control when Dylan and Brody were seen racing off in a stolen vehicle by George Shuttleworth. The teens argued about Betsy while driving, not noticing her crossing the precinct. Meanwhile, Betsy, upset and drunk, sent Dylan a voice note admitting she was alone and wanted him to call. She also left a message for her mum Lisa after their earlier argument, confessing she had slept with Dylan the night before. Apologetic but needing space, Betsy made a chilling remark. "I know Mum died, but that doesn't mean I will too." Moments later, the stolen car came speeding toward her. Betsy braced herself, but when Lisa and Carla rushed to the scene, they found Tyrone had been struck instead. Paramedics rushed him to hospital, where his wife Fizz, his mum Cassie, and the children anxiously waited for updates. Evelyn Plummer and Roy Cropper joined them as doctors carried out scans for internal injuries. Back at number 6, while Carla stepped out to investigate a factory alarm, Lisa was stunned when she thought Carla had returned home. Instead, she came face to face with someone she thought she'd lost forever, Becky Swain, her late wife, who was believed to have died on duty 4 years earlier. Despite the explosive drama, Coronation Street will not air on Wednesday, September 10th. The episode has been dropped from the schedule to make way for the National Television Awards 2025, live from London's O2 Arena with Joel Dommett hosting at 8 p.m. Corrie will return on Friday, September 12th, where Carla will walk in on Lisa demanding answers from Becky. And over the following weeks, the mystery deepens as Carla begins her search for the truth behind Becky's supposed death. Coronation Street fans work out Shona's baby twist, and they don't think David is the father. Coronation Street viewers are convinced they've uncovered the truth about Shona Platt's pregnancy, and many believe her husband David isn't the dad. Julia Goulding's character Shona has been a fixture on the cobbles since 2016 and has faced plenty of dramatic storylines over the years. From battling a devastating brain injury to surviving her own son's violent attack, life in Weatherfield has been far from ordinary for her. She officially joined the Platt clan in 2019 when she married David, played by Jack P. Shepard. But late last year, Shona shocked fans when she embarked on an affair with Kit Green, portrayed by Jacob Roberts, while her marriage to David was on shaky ground. At the time, tensions between the couple were running high after David stopped her from rebuilding a relationship with her estranged son Clayton, who murdered David's former wife Kylie. Although the truth about her fling with Kit eventually came out and the pair managed to patch things up, fresh turmoil has now rocked the Platt family. This week, David lost his temper after discovering Carla had been dumping rubbish in his bin. Among the trash, he stumbled across a pregnancy test, which immediately caught his attention. Believing it belonged to Becky Swain, he showed it to his sister Sarah, played by Tina O'Brien. But when Sarah suggested it might be Lily's, David was left stunned as the reality of the situation sank in. Sarah later confided in Shona about what David had found, and Shona's guilty reaction raised alarm bells. Eventually, she admitted the test was hers and revealed she was pregnant, leaving David floored. However, fans think there's another twist still to come. On a Coronation Street Facebook group, one viewer wrote, "I don't think David is the father. There's more to this pregnancy." Another commented, "It could be Kit's baby. Maybe they hooked up again without anyone knowing." A third agreed, adding, "Exactly, and with Shona's memory issues from her brain injury, anything's possible." Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.